is that we all get it. Don't give in to the pain, just keep living, cause
got dreams I'm striving for. So I'm gonna live higher. I'm gonna live higher. I got dreams I'm
What's up, guys? It's Toby Rosario, and in today's video I wanted to talk about some of the cheapest ways you can generate seller leads, right? Seller leads are the lifeline of the business, right? If you don't have any leads to convert, then you don't have any deals, right? You don't get paid. But before I get started in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, give this video a like. It does help with the algorithm, so go ahead and get this video liked. One of the best ways I like to generate leads is driving for dollars, right? And the reason I like driving for dollars is because it's free. It's essentially free. All you're doing is paying for gas, right? You're going to be paying for the gas to drive your car around certain neighborhoods. And that's pretty much it, right? And so driving for dollars, I love that because it falls into a criteria of a motivated seller, right? Property's vacant, right? Absentee. More than likely, it's inherited, right? So it's vacant, absentee, behind on taxes, and it's inherited. Even if it's not inherited, it's still vacant, absentee, more than likely behind on taxes or mortgage, and it's going to need some work, right? So that's why I like driving for dollars, because it's like a stack list, right? It's going to give you all these different levels of motivation just from you driving around a neighborhood, and all you're doing is taking the address, writing it down, putting it in a notepad or an app, and then putting it in a Excel sheet, and then you can skip trace it. You can do two things. You can either send it direct mail, just a letter, right? Or you can call them. Okay, both work. I would do both, actually. Now the thing with driving for dollars is you're gonna have to get my arms hurt, so that's why I'm moving a lot, so I do apologize. The thing with driving for dollars, you're gonna need a lot of addresses, because a lot of times they're either owned by the bank, these houses, or you just can't get a hold of them. So you're gonna have to get a lot of addresses to convert it into a deal. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. But you could get lucky, and get it on your first couple houses and convert a deal that way. But it's free. It's something that is very low cost, but effective. And the thing I like about driving for dollars is that typically those deals turn out to be really good assignments. Because you could buy a vacant list, but it's not as updated as a driving for dollars list, because sometimes what's going to happen is when you buy a vacant list, a lot of those addresses, you're going to find that those houses have sold, right, to investors. So the data is not as updated as if you're driving actively through the neighborhoods yourself and getting these. You can find some gold mines by you driving yourself. And another way that I like to, or that you can generate leads, is bandit signs. Bandit signs are great. Go to dirtcheapsigns.com. I'll have the links below. And you can, I don't know off the top of my head what the cost are. I think it's $1 per sign or something like that. Obviously, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. But bandit signs are great. You would put them up on a Friday night. You have two options. You can either pick them up Sunday night, or just leave them out throughout the week. Now, they are mostly illegal, meaning they're not, every municipality, every town, they don't like those signs. That's why they're called bandit signs. But you just put a untraceable number, and you won't get in any trouble. So bandit signs are great. You would just put, we buy houses cash, I buy houses cash, Toby buy houses cash. You can get creative with it. I like to keep mine simple. I buy houses cash, we buy houses cash, or Toby buy houses cash. Then you would just put your number, Google Voice or Call Rail, and then it'll go directly to a voicemail, or you can pick it up live. But you're going to get a lot of calls, so just let it go to voicemail. But try to call these people back as soon as possible. You don't want to miss out on someone, because what's going to happen is if you do a bandit sign, so bandit signs still work. Sometimes they're not as effective in certain markets because the municipality takes them down pretty quick, and they do heavy fines, but they work. They still work. So just check to see if there's a lot of bandit signs in your area, and test it out. But when you get a call from from these signs, you better call these people right away. You don't want to wait, because what's going to happen is they're going to call the next bandit sign. So if there's 3 bandit signs, they'll call you first. If you don't answer, they're going to call the next one, and then so on and so forth. So you got to get to these people right away, because you kind of pre-qualified them, right? So someone who's calling a bandit sign, who sees a sign as they're driving, it says "We buy houses," they're more than likely a motivated seller, right? I mean, you're still going to get these people who want retail, or just kind of curious to see what you're willing to offer. But the point, I say all that to say this: you have to call these people back as quickly as you can, because they're going to call the next person on the list. That's essentially what I'm saying. So bandit signs, driving for dollars. You can do Craigslist. I've never done well with Craigslist personally, but I know people who have, so give that a shot. Also, you can do like JV. So you can do a bandit sign. So let's say you see a bandit sign, and it's We Buy Houses. They're wholesalers, right? So what you can do is you can do a ghost bandit sign for cash buyers, right? 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 75,000 cash buyers only. Put your number, and then you create a buyers list. That way, through auctions, through networking relationships, through Facebook groups, you build your buyers list, and then you reach out to the wholesalers through the bandit signs and ask them, hey, I got buyers, they're looking to buy in this area. Do you have anything that you're not able to move? Maybe we could JV on a deal where it makes sense, where it's a win-win for all of us, right? Because sometimes your buyer might be willing to pay more than your buyer. Like if someone else has buyer and you have a buyer, your buyer might be willing to pay more for that property than his buyer, and you guys can make out a deal where it's a win-win for both of you guys. So that's another way you can generate leads. You get the buyers, and then you JV with someone who gets the deals. You can do that as well. Let's see, what else? Door knocking. I've never done that. To be honest, I'm too afraid to door knock. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm an introvert, shy. I'm not door knocking. But if you're extroverted and you're outgoing and you're up for that, you can do that. But those are my top 3. I like bandit signs, driving for dollars, and like you could JV as well. And then also another thing you can do is, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as there's other ways, obviously, but those are the top that I found. If you have any other there's yard sales. There's yard sales where you can see people who have in yard sales. So those tend out to be people who inherited the house, and you can send them a letter. Obviously, you can go down to the county and get all these lists. You can get a probate list, you can get a tax default list, and then you can skip trace and give them a call, right? So that's another way you can do that. You can go down to the county, get a probate list, skip trace, send them direct mail, or call them. You can do that with a tax delinquent list. You can do that with eviction list. You can do that with a pre-foreclosure list. So things like that. You can get all your lists from the county most of the time. You probate, pre-foreclosure, tax delinquent, evictions, things like that. You can get down from the county. But I like driving for dollars and bandit signs, and then also JV as well. So comment below if I miss anything. Let me know. I was thinking off the top of my head to see what other ways you can generate seller leads that are cheap, right? If you're not doing like heavy direct mail, heavy PPC, heavy cold calling, things like that. So comment below. Let me know what you guys do as well. And don't forget to hit that like button as well. That's my time. My name's Toby Rosario. Peace.